It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just...
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade. Couple of years with the Broncos, and now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
He told us the other day, he was very honest. He said, when I got into the locker room, there was a little bit of a bittersweet feeling. Now, ultimately, we got the job done. And for that, I was thrilled. But I know I put the team in a lot of tough situations due to my decision-making. He's going to have to be better here today. This team is going to reach their full potential. He knows he has to clean up a lot of those mistakes. Now, fortunately, he's got a chance to do so here. If he's able to protect the football while maintaining that aggressive approach, we could see him come out on top again in this one.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
You'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Nix to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the ground, this is Williams. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
It's another run here for Williams. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's going to have a Broncos first down. Quite a haul there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the former line, Josh Reynolds. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The gun, it's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On first down, Wilson. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Here's Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Play action. Now, Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Reynolds is the motion man here. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's another Broncos first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Inside the 30. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Second down. Nix. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nix got to throw it here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. We're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Kyler Murray, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They run over center with Williams. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter. That touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
On the ground, this is Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. And at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positive when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
There's that man again, another catch.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A give, and here comes Williams. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll stick to the ground. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Broncos 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's Harris. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And he's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it, so out comes the challenge flag.
Under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. That is caught by the tight end. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
The Broncos will line
Back
up
to throw is Nix. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. They've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Austin with the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A give, and here comes Harris. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's going to be 4th down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Checking it down, this one is caught. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Down, a big 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. He's saying, man, I was in bounds. I was able to get both in. But from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing.
And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. He's got it. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Now Russ. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open up a 6-point lead.
Steelers 31, Broncos 25.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.